perhaps did it too late. You did it just before the elections. People see through these measures. People see through measures which are done last moment. You spent, I repeat, 2022, all the headlines from Karnataka were hijab, azan, halal, Tippu Jayanti, Savarkar Yatra. It was only when you started off this year that you suddenly realized, you know, we need to do something else. We need to course correct. What did you do? Reservations. We'll take it away from Muslims, give it to Vokaligas, give it to Lingayats, have internal reservations for scheduled castes, give the scheduled tribes reservation. It doesn't work at the last moment. You remember last time, Siddharamaiah suffered because he tried to divide the Lingayat community, said, I'll give you religious, separate religious status. It doesn't work. Is that a message to the BJP? Stay away from religious issues, focus on welfare.
Rajdeep, I disagree, because I think timing is not the real problem. I think we've done this way back in October. I think it was in October that an ordinance was issued for increasing ST/ST reservations. It was implemented in December. The State Assembly passed almost 4 months ago, and reservations have already been implemented. The Congress party cheated people. Let me make this allegation against the Congress. Congress party cheated people. They spread wrong information. They spread, they carried on with the propaganda that this required some permission from the central government, which is not the case. Central government does not decide on the ST/ST reservations in the state.
In the context of data,
I'm quite surprised that Mr. Rao is so ill-informed about how reservations come into force. Firstly, the ST/ST increase in reservation was suggested, and the Justice Nagamohan Das committee was came into force when I was the social welfare minister, Mr. Rao.
No, but you said I'm making this allegation against the Congress today.
Hear me out, sir.
Did you say that this required central government's permission or no? Is it currently under implementation or no?
Are you even aware that it breaches the
totally aware of everything.
Ceiling limit? Are you even aware that it reaches the 50% ceiling limit of the Indira Jai Singh?
No, but that central government does not decide.
Listen,
I think if you were a social welfare minister, I expect you to be informed.
Mr. Rao, please hear me out. Yeah, please check your Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha answers. They have very clearly stated that
I have studied the whole matter. We can have a separate debate on this. Congress party fooled people, cheated people.
This is an interesting debate which we leave for now. You know, I appreciate our guests joining us.
Can I just put this in context? You know, while it looks as a whole that the BJP's vote share hasn't come down, and it is correct that they were 36% last time, they are 36% this time as well, but that's too simplistic a reading of the data. And if you've been watching India Today, we've been trying to shape the argument through the power of analytics. While the BJP's vote share overall looks the same, if you go region by region, there are big differences. In Bombay, Karnataka, the BJP's vote share has come down. In old Mysuru, the BJP's vote share has gone up. So therefore, there are regional differences there, Sandeep Shastri, which as an aggregate make it seem as if there is no difference, but there are actually major areas where the BJP has lost vote share from the last time.
Kittur Karnataka, Kalyan Karnataka and coastal Karnataka, there has been a variation, but there has been a dip in the BJP vote. On the other hand, central Karnataka and old Mysore, the BJP has done better in terms of vote share than last time. But again in old Mysore, the vote share increase has not resulted in a convergent seat share increase. Their seats have actually come down.
Let's look at those.
Other vote has got transferred to the Congress.
Let's look at the regions of Karnataka, because I think at the end of the day, this tells again the story of Karnataka. If we go region by region, and let's start with Bengaluru, lots of our viewers are there. Look at what happened. Actually, this is the area where the BJP is ahead of the Congress. Contrast it to what happened 5 years ago when the Congress was ahead of the BJP. And Sandeep Shastri pointed out to me in the last 20 years, every 5 years, Bengalurians have flipped. Nothing happens to the potholes. They remain the same. But they try and change the government, hoping someone will do something about that. Take a look at coastal Karnataka, beautiful part of the state. You can go across from Dakshin, Uttar Kannada, Udupi, and coastal Karnataka, the Congress got bested by the BJP, which has happened in virtually every election barring 2013. In the last 20 years, the BJP has always been ahead of the Congress. And some would say this is the most polarized area of Karnataka, large Muslim Christian population. Remember, BJP did not give a single Muslim a ticket, not a single Christian in a state with a 3% Christian population. Hyderabad, Karnataka, or Kalyan, Karnataka as it's now better known. Take a look at the numbers, Rahul, again here. 26 to the Congress, 10 to the BJP, JDS 3, others 1. Now this is an area, large SC, ST, Muslim, OBC population. So a traditional caste coalition, relatively poorer parts, Raichur, Gulbarga, and here is where perhaps the poor have, the revenge of the poor, as I'm calling it, Garibo ki suno, wo tumhari sunega, but a traditional Congress belt, not unexpected. This is where I think the election turned. 33-16 in Mumbai, Karnataka, or Kittur, Karnataka, because this was the Lingayat belt. This was the area where the BJP traditionally dominated along with coastal. This is where the election completely flipped. And this is where the Lingayat factor did play. There was anger among the Lingayats, resentment. We didn't see that much perhaps on the street, but eventually this is what has happened. And other groups have also come along, because this couldn't be just a Lingayat vote, correct me if I'm wrong. There is anger among other groups that was manifest. There are poorer parts again here of the state, and the poor have voted strongly, it appears, with the Congress. Old Mysuru is where the Congress swept, and here the arithmetic could have played. Triangular election, Muslim consolidation. Look at Ramnagara, a seat which Nikhil Kumaraswamy lost. Vocaligas got split, but there was a Congress Muslim candidate consolidated. But don't exaggerate the Muslim factor. This is not Bengal. This is not an election where the Muslims decided this vote. This is an election where I believe a wider social coalition came. And finally, central Karnataka, where the BJP traditionally used to do well. This is, in places like Davangere, in places like Chitradurga, there's a sweep for the Congress, unexpected. Again, large Lingayat pockets, but also other communities. This is a wider Ahinda plus vote. The Ahinda, the SC, ST, OBC, Muslim vote. Devraj Ars famously brought it together in the 70s. Siddaramaiah has done it in this election.